Dead Island 2 has been out for a little over a week now, so that's plenty of time to delve into the deepest corners of Hell A. On my quest to discover all the Easter eggs and secrets that the game has to offer, I discovered a shocking revelation. There's not very much. Now, that's fine, not every game needs to be bursting with Easter eggs, and I've had a great time playing Dead Island 2 regardless. But that being said, obviously, since we're here, there are some Easter eggs in the game, so let's take a look.
And I'm Sam B. You know, who do you voodoo, bitch?
One of the first Easter eggs you're likely to encounter is only small, but it's a classic when it comes to Easter egg hunting. In various locations, you'll be able to find mugs adorned with the Dambuster Studios logo. Of course, Dambuster Studios are the developers behind Dead Island 2, and this is a lovely, subtle homage to all of their hard work. These mugs can be a little tricky to find, but keep an eye out and you may just spot one for yourself. Speaking of Dambuster Studios, they've also hidden a couple of references to their previous projects in the game. The first time you'll be able to spot these is as you explore the mansions in the Bel Air district. The Goat Pen is a lavish mansion in Bel Air that, before the apocalypse, was clearly home to a group of content creators. From elaborate gaming setups, podcast setups and film sets, to Dead Island 2's version of the YouTube play button, and even a stereotypically terrible apology video. The entire mansion is a joy to explore for either fans or haters of online content creators like FaZe Clan or Team 10.
When my videos of flying zombie guts go viral, they'll be racing to send it to choppers to save our butts from Hell A.
Alright, I'll kill some zombies for your video. Just make sure I don't turn into a fucking meme, okay?
But what I find most interesting can be found on the lowest level of the mansion inside the games room. Towards the back are a collection of arcade cabinets, two of which you will likely recognise. Homefront: The Revolution was a 2016 game also developed by Dambuster Studios and published by Deep Silver. Beside it, we can find an arcade cabinet for Timesplitters. While Timesplitters was developed by Free Radical Design and not Dambusters, Dambuster Studios is owned by Koch Media, who also happen to own the rights to Timesplitters. To tie these two together even further, you may remember an Easter egg in Homefront: The Revolution actually allowed you to find a Timesplitters arcade cabinet which was fully playable and remastered. Later in the game, once you've made your way to the pier, these cabinets appear once again inside the arcade. This time though, they'll actually be powered on, but sadly still not playable. We can, however, interact with the Homefront cabinet.
Oh, cool. I used to love arcades. They better have a Timesplitters machine. Oh, I gotta get the power on.
I really do love seeing developers include references to their previous games in new games, especially with Timesplitters being a franchise that is so close to my heart. Stanley Kubrick's 1980 film The Shining is often referenced in video games. A quick example can be seen in Fallout 76, where you can find a recreation of the maze scene from the movie, as well as the ominous message "Red Rum" that appears in the film. Well, this very same Easter egg appears in Dead Island 2 on Venice Beach. As you explore the military encampment on the beach, keen-eyed players might have noticed the very same Red Rum message written on the large gates. Before we continue, I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank all of you for watching, and if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I create new gaming and Easter egg content every single week and would love for you to join our community. Hollywood Boulevard in Dead Island 2 is a key location from the end of the game. It's very clear that just before the zombie apocalypse, the Romero Awards were in full swing. These awards are clearly a massive tribute to legendary horror director George A. Romero, who sadly passed away back in 2017 during development of Dead Island 2. Known primarily for his Living Dead series of movies, we've seen tributes to Romero in video games in the past, such as the incredible mural in Dying Light. It's really great to see Dead Island 2 also paying homage to the godfather of zombies. That's not all to be found in this area though, as the ground beneath our feet also holds its very own secret. The iconic Hollywood Walk of Fame makes an appearance, but rather than just random celebrities, Dead Island 2's Walk of Fame is a tribute to the voice acting cast of the game. From Sam B's actor Kevin Cornwall, to Joseph May and Hannah Steele, who play Michael and Emma respectively. Voice actors in the gaming industry are often the unsung heroes of many of our favourite games, so hats off to Dambuster Studios for giving them this tribute. Quickly going back to George Romero for a moment, the safe zone in Ocean Avenue is home to Argento's Sky Lounge. This restaurant is yet another tribute, this time to Dario Argento, the famed Italian film director known as the Master of Horror. Argento and Romero actually worked together on Dawn of the Dead, with Argento then adapting the movie to Italian audiences, thus birthing the zombie franchise of movies. Okay, we're really starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel already here when it comes to Easter eggs, but there are maybe a few more worth mentioning. Most of these come as references to real-world movies, people, or products that Dambuster Studios have twisted into something new for Dead Island 2. Most of the examples of this can be seen in Monarch Studios. The studio's logo itself is very reminiscent of MGM's Lion logo, but that's just where we're starting. The branding for Dead Island 2's Friends with Benefits looks an awful lot like the Friends TV show. The font and design of the Rise of Spider-God logo seems to be a homage to the Indiana Jones logo, and the Space Fox movie also appears to be a cross between Star Wars, Star Fox, and a little bit of Mass Effect thrown in there, with the leading lady being Sarah Shepard. Also, on the Space Fox posters, you can see a review from Robert Edgar. This may just be an anagram of legendary film critic Roger Ebert, give or take a few letters. These references also continue into the brands you'll spot around LA. Bean Cup Coffee's logo is very similar to Costa Coffee. The Eat delivery workers that you encounter look a lot like Deliveroo riders. Tortilla Chips has a similar logo and packaging to Doritos. This brand of beer is reminiscent of Stella Artois. And finally, the Cosmic Intruders pinball machine and arcade cabinet is a play on Space Invaders. And there we have it. Not the greatest showing of Easter eggs from Dead Island 2, but there were a few gems in there. I'll always be biased to a Timesplitters Easter egg. I absolutely loved that game. With all that being said, was there anything I missed? If you know any more Easter eggs then, please drop me a comment below and let me know. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, a like would be massively appreciated. And make sure you head over to my channel and check out some of my other content. It's mostly Easter eggs, I won't lie, but Easter eggs are awesome and hunting them is a lot of fun. So make sure you come over, subscribe, and join our ever-growing community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.